Good morning, welcome to my day in the life vlog. Right now it is 9:30 a.m. I've been laying in bed for half an hour. I used to get up super early, and I love to do that. I'm so much more productive when I do, but I'm also an insomniac. So lately, I get up a little bit later, but the 5 a.m. Club is a book that I have been wanting to buy, and I will work on that when I finish moving. But for now, it's 9:30. So, I like to begin my day with a glass of water, which I just drank, and to sit down and do a 30-minute sprint. That way, I feel like I've accomplished something, and I feel like when I first wake up, I'm my most creative. And sometimes, depending on the priorities of the day, if I know that I have to do something straight, when I get up, it doesn't work well with me getting up to do my sprint, but it does mess up my day a little bit, because then, like yesterday, I didn't, and I got no word count done, making me behind. So anyway, my word count is 927 words for the 30 minutes that I wrote. Because I took about 3 days of not writing, this is a little bit slow, but I'm still happy that I got something down. 927 words. That's not bad, really. So yeah, now I am going to caffeinate. I am now dressed, and now I'll get caffeinated. I forgot to mention that. I don't like to do anything before I start writing. And if you noticed, I did not get up and grab coffee first. I drank water. I am actually really adamant about that, because we spend the entire night not drinking water and wake up super dehydrated. So if the first thing you put in your body is coffee, at least for me, Ollie, at least for me, that will totally just mess up my system, and I'll be grouchy, and yeah. Go for water. Oh, you. He's hugging me. And then coffee afterwards. Okay, so usually I have my breakfast. I eat 2 hard-boiled eggs, usually every morning, and my coffee. And as for my coffee, most of the time I usually like to make a Cuban coffee or café con leche, but in these busy days my husband makes the coffee because he wakes up before me, and then I have wonderful coffee already made, so it's great. I have a few things on the agenda today, besides, of course, doing more sprints and getting that word count up. On the 15th, today's the 15th, I do my finances. So this is when I pay myself, and I go through my budget for my company, etc., etc. And I'll get more into that when I do it. And beta reading for my critique partners, or alpha reading actually. So I need to do the next chapter of the next person I'm critiquing. And start my vlog. Sorry, start my vlog, which I am doing. And I need to go through the map that I created for this current series and make a list of what I need named in the conlang in the constructed language that I hired a conlanger for, and then give it to him. So I need to work on that, and then that's going to take a little bit of a time. Sign up for Tampa event. It's not called a book con, but it's something like that for indie authors over in Tampa. And since I'm going to be in the area, this is for next year, for June 2022. So I'm definitely signing up for that, and that will be fun. So what else? What else do I have to do today? Oh, there's someone coming in to pick up the vanity. Finally, that's sold. I mean, I just posted it yesterday, right? So, I mean, not finally, but that's happening. And I have to pack up my office today. We got boxes yesterday, so that is the big moving attack that I'm doing today. Yeah, so I usually like to have my breakfast while just chilling out for a little bit, relaxing after my sprint, and before starting on all of this, so by just watching YouTube. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and see you in a bit. Okay, so I am chilling out while I'm drinking my coffee, but I did check my email, which I don't normally like to do before my coffee, but I got the email from signing up to the Tampa, yes, I signed up, my to-do list, and it says June 4th, 2022 in Tampa, Florida, and then where it might be held, 2 different hotels, and yeah, welcome to the Tampa Indie Author Book Convention, sponsored by Anytime Author Promotions, and then just the details of the rest of everything that I need to know for it. This will be the first, not the first book signing, because I did a book signing, but it was just for me, but like the first kind of like convention thing that I do. So super stoked for that. I mean, it's a year away, so if you want to go, mark it on your calendars. You have a year to plan. Yeah, I have to have like, I need to get swag made. I have so many things to do for it, but I have 11 months to plan. So anyway, yeah, just wanting to give you that update. Back to my coffee. Critiquing time. I am so excited for this. The story has been really interesting and really good. I can't wait for it to come out, and I just love being a critique partner. Like, I feel like I'm part of their publishing process, and I just hope that they feel the same way about my story, because I am loving this. I am loving each and every one of their stories so far. Let me know in the comments if you want me to talk more about the critique partner experience, how one should critique, like what are some, you know, the methods of critiquing and things like that, because it is partly giving your opinion, but it's also more of like, as a writer, giving a professional opinion on not really grammar, although a lot of critique partners do put in some opinions on grammar and those things. But if you're gonna have a line editor, which I do recommend getting a line editor, just focus on the story structure. So yeah, for that, you know, that's a good example on how to critique. So let me know if you want more on that. I can make a video. So I just finished beta reading and going to stretch, going to go for a walk later, which I usually do more in the late afternoon before dinner. And now I'm just going to do my finances and make that list of the terrains on my map for my conlanger. Sneak peek at my map. So if you're wondering, I have made this using Incarnate. And I paid for the full commercial use version, which I believe was like $20 a year or something like that. And I love this program. It's been really easy to use. I mean, it took me a little bit to just learn how to use it and learn how to make it nice. They have a Discord group where I asked like tons of questions and I practiced and I made a bunch of different practice tests and different kinds of maps that didn't even relate to my story, just to learn how to make a fantasy map look realistic. And I will probably shoot a tutorial on this on my main channel eventually, probably after I move though, not now. Okay, so I just finished going through all of the terrain and mountain ranges and lakes and rivers and streams and temple ruins and all that cool stuff that I have on my map. And I wrote a list and I've already emailed it to my conlanger. So if I haven't told you yet, a conlanger is someone who constructs languages for fantasy worlds like Dothraki and yeah, any fantasy language. So that took quite a bit of time because I really had to zoom in and go into detail. So now I'm going to do my finances, which I had planned to do before, but I had this in my head, and I know that my finances take a bit of time as well. But first I want to check on my plants. Yes, Briar has pretty much drank all her water. Look at that. Wow. Am I the only one who names her plants? I'll leave it there for a little bit more. I might pour a little bit more because she really drank it right away. Briar. By the way, this is a Clever Fox budget planner, and I highly recommend it. It has everything from mind mapping, is my 2 businesses that I have, and then it allows you to write your year at a glance and expenses tracked. And then I'm gonna just skip to monthly budget. And then just trying to like not show you my details, but there we go. Here's an empty one. A month and a year, month's goals, your checklist, which I usually go over the lines because I have a lot. Income, savings, and then a calendar. It's really great. I highly recommend it. And then I think you can write, yeah, notes in the back. After, here we go. Spending analysis, monthly budget review. I mean, it's just great. And I have like the whole like several first months filled. Sorry for this weird angle. So what I usually do is I go to the current month, which is July, and I see all of the things that need to be paid today on the 15th, because that's usually where I have my bills, and things that need to be paid on the 1st of August, or you know, whatever month the next month is. And I calculate all of that of which I need, and then I add on what I'm also paying myself. So I pay my student loans, and then I mark that down of things that have been paid, and then I go on to the next month and I write the next bills that need to be paid there. And then I have a Grimhouse Publishing spreadsheet where I track all of the expenses that I am spending for my business. Everything from whatever editing I'm doing this month and each month, and cover design, and everything that goes towards the business, whether it's merch, etc., etc. Anything Grimhouse Publishing goes into that spreadsheet, so that then when the tax year date comes in, it's a lot easier for me to just hand this over to my accountant. Real quick, I forgot to mention that this also comes with stickers, and a lot of them are just really motivational, and then like just like little bullet points and things that you can do to help you, you know, feel successful, motivated, paid. You know, this is really cute. I love it. Okay, so I am just going to zone in here and do my finances, pay my bills, pay myself, and then I'm going to eat lunch because I am starving. So I will see you soon. 4th glass of water, guys. Drink up. All right, so I've just finished my finances. Yeah, so that took a little bit of time because I run two businesses. I know I have not told you guys this in my main channel, but one is more creative, which is my publishing company. Sorry about the finger. And the other one is an investment company. At first, I had properties that I was renting out, and then I decided to sell those properties, and now we are building and selling them as they go in Florida. So one is creative and the other business is more logistics, but it's still fun. So with that one, I update my books, not every month. It depends really, but maybe every other month or every other, quarterly perhaps. I'm getting ready to sell one of those properties in the next coming weeks. So just, yeah, the finances are like two. So let me know actually if you want me to make a video on really zoning into the finances and having a publishing company or any kind of business really where you pay yourself so that you have your taxes done as a payee and you give yourself a W-2 form. I don't want to get too in-depth into this, but basically so that if you want to buy a house, you have something to actually show the bank or a mortgage company. Anyways, so that's done. I was just speaking to my husband about the logistics because we need to actually have the house packed up by tomorrow evening so that we can call that company that will pick up the boxes and ship, the shipping company, with the proper dimensions and actually order their service. So, whew, the pressure's on. He's on the phone with them right now. And yeah, wow, a lot to do. But right now I am going to break for lunch because I am starving and I just want to show you real quick this cuteness. Just woke up from his nap. I probably woke him up with my loudness. Are you gonna bite me? Okay, fine. Finger biting break. I am going to hate leaving him at a cattery for 60 days. I hope it doesn't take that long. I really hope it doesn't. Okay, can I have my finger back? Can I have my finger back, please? Okay. After lunch, if I have ads going on, which I usually do, I check them. And at the moment, I have some Amazon ads going for Escaping Demons because the 4th book in the series is launching on the 31st of this month. So I have those gears turning and picking up speed. Mind you, I just started them. So it's, sometimes it's just it's a slow crawl and you want to give it really a good 2 weeks before you start analyzing the data because at the moment there isn't much data. I literally created these ads like a few days ago. So I just give it like a quick peek, make sure that they are running and everything's going good. So far, I've only had 5,409 impressions total, which is really nothing at the moment. 4 clicks out of that, which is actually not too bad considering that the impressions aren't a lot. And the ad spend is 64 cents total. That's all right. I also have a free promo going on in Barnes & Noble. And my Little Krampus and the Magical Sleigh Ride children's picture book is so far having a, or at the moment, not so far, having a Kindle free deal. So I'm just going to check that real quick. I just had lunch. I didn't record me having lunch because honestly, I just whipped up some ramen because it's a very busy day, just a very busy period, and we're trying to get rid of stuff. So it's not the healthiest thing, but it's fast. It's fast. All right, 55 giveaways of that book. So not too bad. Mind you, it's a picture book, so this is just an experiment. I wanted to see what it would do for a picture book on KU, because since it's an ebook and people mainly like to buy the paperbacks, and I have sold 2 paperbacks in July. Now, I know Christmas in July is a thing, but I really wasn't even expecting a sale in July. So that's basically the experiment. I wanted to see if out of giving free picture books on Amazon, if it would get people to also want to buy the book. So far, so good. Mind you, it's a Christmas book in July. No sales on Escaping Demons yet, but I just made the ads. So anyway, I just wanted to update you because that is part of the day in the life process of being an author. Having my second cup of coffee. How do you like my mug? I got this in the Alice store in Oxford. And I am writing an Alice in Wonderland dark fairy tale retelling. So when I saw it, I was like, I have to have it. Anyways, squirrel moment. What was I saying? Yes, day in the life. Not every day is the same. So I might do this again when it's more of an ad-focused type of vlog or type of day, or a more writing-focused type of day. This is kind of a crazy day in the life of an author who is finishing a book, plus launching a book, plus moving to another country in 1 month, or technically in a week's time. So that's where I'm at. All right, so coffee, kind of woosah moment. I need to relax a little bit. I have this little rice cake with chocolate that my husband bought. I haven't even tasted it yet, but it's a little bit of a healthier snack option maybe. And then after this, I'm gonna try to do another writing sprint, which I will not record just to get it done. And then I will record. I'm going to start packing my office, and then I'll go for a walk. Does anyone else listen to the ASMR moods on YouTube when writing? I love to do that. Sometimes I'll listen to music, specifically Peter Grundy. That's my go-to. I love his music. But with this series, I feel like those ASMR videos really set the mood for my current whip. My word count was great. I did about 1,300 or 1,400 words. I'll check in a minute. Which is really, really good for today. So I'm going to try to write a little bit before I go to bed, and I will update my word count onto the Camp Nano website. At the moment, though, I did get an email from my children's book audio book. So I have to listen and check to make sure everything is correct, and this will be the final recording. So I need to do that before I start packing and then go for a walk. Sometimes you just have to, being an author and running a publishing company, sometimes things just come as they go because people you hire finish projects and they send it to you, and you want to publish by a certain date, so it's better to get it done and out of the way, and don't pull it off for later, especially since I'm trying to get everything done and then get on a flight. I don't want to forget. So gonna do that real quick and then I'll pack. So I apparently wear a lot of black and a lot of red, so I just want to point out that this is a different red shirt and a different pair of black pants. Well, the black pants you won't be able to tell, but they are different. But I was wearing this yesterday, so quick change of plans. We're gonna go walk now instead of packing up, because that is going to take a while, and if we don't walk first, we won't get to, and someone's coming in like an hour to pick up the vanity. So rearranging plans, but yeah. That's gonna happen. Bringing in those boxes upstairs so that I can pack up. This is my husband. Pack up my office. I'm gonna do that now. And I am saying goodbye to this beautiful vanity, which I'm going to have to buy again. Oh, he's waving. Writing just a little bit more when I came back instead of packing up my office, but I needed to write or I would lose it, so I wrote a little bit more, so that's good. I mean, I'm still lacking a lot of the word count from, you know, this week and last week, but I mean, it's still something, so I'm happy. It was productive at least. All right, so the last thing on my list is to pack up. So I'm gonna do that now. Wow, this vlog is becoming really long, but hey, that is the day in the life for me right now, for having a deadline, 2 deadlines, one being my book and the other one moving, and my launch date deadline and the audiobook deadline. Whew. I'm going nuts. Okay, so I have boxes. Can you see that? Operation Move Office commencing now. I think what I'm gonna do is set aside everything that I am taking with me on the plane in my bag that I will also need when I get to the hotel, so I can work there. And then that way I know that I have that aside, and then I can just pack everything up into boxes. Ollie, this is not the box that I want you jumping in right now, okay? Mushka! Okay, I'm gonna have to get you out of here, Ollie, because this is serious business, not games and dessert. Quote from one of the Little Krampus books. My publishing plan, and I am taking this to the airport. Super cute, right? Putting this aside. Yes. So I wanted to show you, this is actually from an Etruscan site that I worked in Siena in Italy. And I like to bring something back from every excavation that I go to. And this is actually from a local artist, and it's a gorgon. I know most people think it's really ugly, but as an archaeologist, I think it is beautiful. And so it's just something definitely that, a little keepsake that I have in my collection from excavations I've gone to. I have to be very careful that this does not break. And here it is. So it will go on top of the books. Oh my god. This took me like, I think it took me like 3 hours. Yeah. Everything is packed up. It's all packed up, of course, except the things that I am not, you know, the things that I'm taking with me and not getting rid of. So, yes. I have a few things to put away there, but I've run out of tape. Yeah. So, I think I'm going to end the vlog here because it is 10 p.m. and I need to take a shower and eat dinner, and I'm going to try to put this out of my head because there are things that I just, so much to do still, and I feel like I've only packed up one room, which isn't true. I packed up most of the bedroom, but tomorrow I have to attack the entire kitchen, actually the entire house. And I am receiving critiques on what I sent my critique partners, which is completely normal, but I just see like the emails just piling on to the stuff that I gotta do, so I'm just kind of I'm a teeny bitty, teensy weensy overwhelmed. So yeah, tomorrow I am packing the rest of the house. I'm gonna try to do a 30-minute sprint when I wake up. If I can get into the mood for writing. I wanted to write a little bit more tonight, but I'll see after dinner if I have the energy for it. I am going to update my word count though for Nano, for Camp Nano. I can't even speak. I am so tired. So yeah, good night guys. Bye.